Just when you thought Grand Seiko couldn't come out with anything better, they released this, the SBGJ249 Shosho. Grand Seiko has a seasons collection that has watches which represent each of the 6 phases of the 4 seasons. If you didn't know that each season has 6 phases, then at least now you know. And the important part is that each phase has a unique character to it. Shosho, which means high summer, is when the rainy season ends. The warm winds create delicate ripples in many thousands of lakes and ponds that shimmer in the early summer sun throughout Japan. What's up everyone, it's Chris with the Little Treasury Channel. Welcome back. This is where we bring you awesome watch content at least once a week. And if you haven't already, please make sure to smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be alerted as soon as we upload. I'm from Little Treasury Jewelers, which is located in Gambrills, Maryland. And it's where you go when you're in the know. As always, the watches that I review are for sale and can be purchased, so please see the description below to contact us. In our last video, we reviewed the Omega Aquaterra World Timer, which is one of the coolest World Timer pieces that I've ever seen, and has a beautiful laser-ablated world right in the center that really sets it apart. Wrist check time. Today I'm wearing my Grand Seiko SBGJ249 Snowflake, which is still the staple piece from Grand Seiko, but that title is starting to get a bit iffy, I'd say, with things like what we're about to review in this video coming out. Now tell me which piece you're wearing while you're watching this video, and make sure to tell me why. Now let's get on to the features. The SBGJ249 Shosho has a 38.7mm case width, a 14.2mm thickness, a 46.6mm lug-to-lug, a 18.7mm lug width, and weighs in at 148.01 grams. The case has Zaratsu finish on the entire bezel and on the top of the lugs and even on the sides of the case. So basically the entire case is Zaratsu finished and has a stunning presence. A vintage style non-screw down crown can be found at the 3 position. The sapphire crystal is box style and is raised, which will help protect the bezel from scratches. The dial has the same texture as the white birch, but it has been rotated 90 degrees to form waves instead of tree bark. The color is a very silvery tone that has a hint of blue, which shows up in different lighting. It is simply stunning. The markers are gold bar style with 2 instead of 1 at the 12, 9, and 3 positions, while a smaller marker can be found at the 3 position. Grand Seiko can be found with an applied GS logo in silver at the top middle section. An even number grade with triangles in between each and representing the GMT time can be found around the intersection of the dial. The hands are Dauphine style and are in a silver tone, with a simple pointed silver toned second hand. The GMT hand is blued and is an arrow style. The date window is at the 3 position and is surrounded by a silver toned frame with a white background and black numerals. Automatic, high beat, 36,000 and GMT can be found in the lower middle section. The case back is open and thankfully not obscured by anything, so you can see the 9S86 caliber and all of its glory. The movement is the high beat 9S86 caliber, which functions at 36,000 beats per hour, has a 55-hour power reserve, and is accurate from losing 3 to gaining 5 seconds per day. It uses a special Sprawn alloy for the mainspring and hairspring to allow it to achieve a 55-hour power reserve while beating at that high 36,000 beats per hour rate. The bracelet is a 5-link design and has matte finish on the inner and outermost links, with Zaratsu finish on the smaller center ones. The clasp is a simple fold with pushers and no micro adjust. The SBGJ249 is splash resistant, and most likely what that means in Grand Seiko world is that it has a 30-meter water resistance and it's ready to bring an endless summer to your wrist for a wonderful $6,800. Now for my humble opinion. Okay, so this is my second favorite Grand Seiko piece ever, and the first, of course, for me is the white birch. The thing is, this one is $2,300 less than the white birch, and that is a significant amount for many people. So this will be a lot more accessible, I'd say, and still has a high beat caliber, but just not the upgraded version. The dial is just simply stunning, and it completely captivates me when I look at it. The printed markers and writing on the dial look actually less busy on this piece because they really blend in well. It really follows a growing trend with Grand Seiko, which are dials that are silvery, but actually have a hint of other colors to them, like the SBGA413 Spring, which is kind of a pinkish, and the White Birch, which is whitish, but really it's silver, while the SBGJ249 is silver, but bluish. The case is a classic that people have enjoyed on the SBGM221, and is completely Zaratsu polished. It looks great on my 6.5-inch wrist. I'm a big fan of this one, and I will recommend it to anyone who is looking for possibly their first Grand Seiko piece and want it to be one of the best examples, or anyone who collects Grand Seiko and maybe doesn't have a GMT or a high beat yet in their collection. Thanks for watching today, everyone. I really hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please make sure to smash that subscribe button, give this video a like, and make sure to share it with your friends. We look forward to seeing you next video.